Associate Fellow of the Higher Education Academy. Descriptor 1. Associate Fellows are likely to be staff who undertake their demonstrators' technical roles that have some teaching-related responsibilities. They may be experienced individuals in relevant professional areas, are perhaps relatively new to teaching and learning, or have limited responsibilities. So this may be a workplace educator, perhaps in the health service. Another group, early career researchers who do some teaching, perhaps postgraduates who teach and don't have the full academic workload. And also staff who support learning and teaching, for instance staff in the Learning Centre or student support. Fellow of the Higher Education Academy, Descriptor 2, this is primarily for early career academics, staff holding substantive teaching and learning roles. And academics who are working in higher education often get this through completing the postgraduate certificate in learning and teaching in higher education. It comes in many guises in different institutions, but often the professional qualification, the postgraduate certificate, will come with fellowship of the Higher Education Academy as part of that award. Senior Fellow is for staff in leadership roles or with leadership responsibilities, and here experienced staff will be able to demonstrate impact and influence for leading and managing of organisations, programmes, subject discipline areas, maybe mentoring new members of staff or supporting staff new to teaching, but with a wide experience of teaching and support with advisory responsibilities in an institution. So where do researchers fit in? Well, do you support researchers, research students? Do you do any teaching? The UK PSF links to the Researcher Development Framework, and the mapping against the UK Professional Standards Framework has already been done. And here you can see that there is an area that covers teaching in engagement and influence. Engagement, influence and impact. And teaching is there, and VTI Researcher Development Framework has neatly identified which core knowledge and professional values this relates to and how it fits in with the areas of activity. So as a researcher, there's something in the UK Professional Standards Framework, and also there is a professional recognition that you can aim at too. So what are the benefits of getting professionally recognised through the Higher Education Academy? Well, first of all, it's a portable asset, and staff can use fellowship. Certainly it's an institution requirement on many job descriptions and job applications. There's also ring-fence money through the Higher Education Academy teaching development grants. And it's an indicator of professional identity with post-nominals AFHEA, FHEA, SFHEA and PFHEA, and you'll notice an increased number of staff, including those on their signatures. Yes, there are benefits to Sheffield Hallam University too, and having staff who have qualifications in teaching and professional recognition informs both parents and students when they make future choices on course choice. It's an evidence of the institution's commitment to quality enhancement, and it's an external demonstration of the alignment with the institutional's academy accredited professional development and UK Professional Standards Framework. And in 2013 there was a question in the HEA return. Teaching qualifications are now collected, and potentially there will be a league table in the future of teaching qualifications and professional recognition, and at some stage we expect to see this in the key information set. There are 3 routes for fellowship and associate fellowship. There is a written reflective process, there is a reflective presentation and a discussion with a panel, and there is a reflective recorded audio presentation with a discussion with a panel. All 3 routes include an annotated CPD record. For new staff to SHU, you can still apply directly to the Higher Education Academy and we will arrange to refund the fee. The written route. The written reflective submission plus the annotated CPD record is against the areas of activity, core knowledge and professional values as outlined in the UK Professional Standards Framework. And this is a critical and reflective account. It is not merely a description of what you do, but how your practice demonstrates the achievement of the UK Professional Standards Framework. For the written route, there's no viva, but you are required to give the most comprehensive account of your practice as possible, in roughly 300 to 500 words against the 5 areas of activity for fellowship, 2 areas of activity for associate fellowship. The presentation route. A presentation using appropriate presentation software, we don't stipulate which one, and this is followed by a discussion which will be based on professional values and the UK Professional Standards, along with an annotated record of CPD engagement. The presentation should be a maximum of 20 minutes in length, and the discussion is about 10 minutes, with the panel focusing on professional values and issues that may require further clarification. The audio route. Audio presentation followed by a discussion based on the UK Professional Standards and professional values, along with an annotated CPD record. A maximum of 20 minutes for the audio file, and again a 10-minute discussion